Mabuhay! It's Yen Liasas, your Mutiang Loreto 2000. Welcome to our online exhibit of important cultural properties. If you're watching this video, please comment down below, tag your friends, and share this video for our first ever online display. The month of May is National Heritage Month by virtue of Presidential Proclamation number 439. The celebration aims to create among Filipino people a consciousness, respect, and love for the legacies of the nation's cultural history. For this year 2021 celebration will carry the theme Victory and Humanity, Heritage and Identity. This is in solidarity with the commemorations of the centennial anniversary of the Victory and the centennial anniversary of the Philippine part in the first circumnavigation of the world. To start with is an opening message from our municipal administrator, at the same time, Tourism Officer Designate, Engineer Joy Cunanes.
Diha sa pagsaulog ni ining National Heritage Month, diha sa paghatag bili sa makabtangan labi na dinhi sa atong locality. Pagtambong ug pag-ila diha sa Philippine cultural events aron sa ingon atong masinati ang mga kagahapon nga naglangkob aron mamahimong mabulukon ang nasudtang Pilipinas. Tungod ni ini makita diha ang atong pagsinandurotay, pagtinabangay o pagtinambayayungay. With the theme Victory and Humanity, upholding Filipino heritage and identity, dinhi atong nakita how vibrant Filipinos are. In fact, only Filipinos are thriving well diha sa kadanasod ning kalibutan. Through this, we win their hearts o kini nagpakita lamang o unsa kada best ang Filipino heritage and identity all over the world. Isip inyong municipal tourism officer, I welcome everybody. Welcome Luritunhon ni ining 2021 National Heritage Month and mabuhay.
At this moment, let's have first the message from our dynamic local chief executive, Dumdom
By virtue of the Presidential Decree number 439, the month of May was declared the National Heritage Month. In observance with this occasion, the National Commission for Culture and Arts was tasked to spearhead the event armed with the objective of rekindling the gratifying and pleasurable and even bittersweet memories of the past which continue to haunt us, no matter if it was already 100 or 1,000 years ago. It's amazing and it can be denied that the Filipino people, even if it is composed of diverse ethnicities, are noted for its profound love and respect for our cultural history, a legacy that our forefathers have instilled, and this culture has already embedded in our hearts. This year's theme is Victory and Humanity, upholding Filipino heritage and identity, a fitting statement in commemoration of the 500th anniversary of the victory of Mactan and the 500th anniversary of the Philippine part in the circumnavigation of the world. Last March 25, 2021, we have just put up and unveiled the quincentennial landmark or marker at Barangay Liberty, Hibusong Island in honor of Ferdinand Magellan's journey to the island, which few of us, if not all, did not know. Do you remember Lapu-Lapu and Magellan? These are the two greatest icons in the annals of Philippine history. Lapu-Lapu was remembered to be for his bravery and valiant defense at Mactan Island against the foreign invaders and become our first national hero. On the other hand, Magellan became the first circumnavigator of the world and the first recorded person to introduce Christianity in our country. It is significant to note that despite the COVID-19 outbreak, Many of our Filipino health workers in our country and abroad stand tall with pride and heroism in combating this pandemic. Filipino nurses are even in demand abroad because it is our identity, our legacy, and passion to work hard and never say die, even in the most crucible time. My dear fellow government workers, promoting public awareness in observance of this one-of-a-kind event, let us in unison extend our full support in making this 2021 National Heritage Month celebration memorable and remarkable. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay ang Pilipinas.
Another message from Sangguniang Bayan Chairman, Committee on Tourism, Honorable Cecil Faith H. Modelo, SK Chen.
It is my great privilege to give an inspirational message as a chairwoman on the Committee on Tourism, Culture and Arts. The month of May of each year is a celebration of the National Heritage Month by virtue of Presidential Proclamation number 439. This celebration carries the theme, Victory and Humanity, Upholding Filipino Heritage and Identity. In solidarity with the commemoration of the quincentenary of the Philippine part in the first circumnavigation of the world, in which Loreto has been part of this history also, which we celebrated last March 25 at Hibusong Island. This year's celebration underscored the need to strengthen the public awareness and advocacy and promotion of the Philippine cultural heritage and the Filipino identity in this time of crisis. In this challenging time, let our shared culture and heritage remind us that we have more in common than what we divide us. This activity calls to educate the people, particularly the youth, and foster awareness to our heritages. I encourage you to discover more so that this will not be forgotten and the efforts of our elders will never be wasted. There are a lot who awaits to be explored and shared, and through this activity, it is one way on how to conserve and promote our local heritages. Even in this time of pandemic, we jointly celebrate this activity even on virtual platforms to show how we, Loritonhons, creates consciousness, respect, and love for the legacies of our cultural history. Our way of celebrating the National Heritage Month is by showcasing the work of arts, furniture, and decorative objects made at earlier period. Upon looking to these collections, I was really amazed and I really admire the people who own this. You are lucky enough that you inherited these antiques. It really shows how rich we are in terms of culture and heritage. I would take this opportunity to thank the owners of these antiques for letting us borrow even in a short period of time, that we will be able to showcase of what Loreto has. I am very proud to say that Loreto really has it all. I am, always have been, and always be proud of my Filipino heritage. Mabuhay Loreto, padadyan sa paglambo.
Coming up is a solidarity message from the Garaga Tour Guides Association, Cartoga President, Trial Chu.
Hola a todos! Maradyaw karadyaw sa inyo na tanan. In behalf of Cartoga, the Garaga Tourist Guide Association, let me extend my warmest congratulations to each and every one of you for your virtual exhibit and celebration for your National Heritage Month. With this, let me share to you a famous quotation from our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. Ang sabi niya po, ang taong hindi marunong lumingon sa kanyang pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa kanyang paroroonan. With this, I highly encourage each and every one of you to study our history, learn from it, appreciate it, be proud of it. So once again, congratulations to each and every one of you, and especially to the Municipal Tourism Office of Loreto, province of the Nagat Islands. Domo arigato gozaimashita. Thank you very much.
An inspirational message from our DOT Garaga Regional Director, Marianila King Arena.
Yung Dinagat Islands nga buntag kaninyong tanan, allow me to say thank you for this privilege to be virtually present here today. I'd like to say that the whole DOT 13 family congratulates you on your virtual exhibit, Balik Dumdom sa Bililhong, Kabilin 2021. Actually, this is not my first time in Loreto. Back in 2009, while I was organizing the International Surfing in General Luna, Siargao, I took a few days break to be one of the judges of your Lawigan Festival. It was through the invitation of Sir Danny Bulabos and the then regional director of DOT 13, R.D. Letitan. Then a few years back, I was also invited to be one of the resource speakers for a tour guiding training here in Loreto. Mao na nga magpasalamat kog dako sa akong ka-tour guide, Sir Dario Frax, for inviting me today. And I'd like to say sa imo, Sir Dar, that this program of yours is really giving us a very important thought that as we move forward as a municipality, as a people, we need to relight our past and our culture, which is often an untold story. And perhaps your youth here, the children, may learn to pay some attention to your history, to your heritage that they just ordinarily wake up to every morning. And not all youth and children have the privilege. And also maybe they can pay homage to this place. Alam nyo, I consider this place as one that's handcrafted by God to perfection. And I guess this exhibit is very timely as all of us confront COVID-19 and no one's exempted. That this has become the crisis that really is a very great challenge to all of us. And we know that tourism is not exempted. In fact, it's one of the, if not the most and the badly hit industry since the lockdown in March 16, 2020. But as you come together today to celebrate your heritage, I'd like to remind you that not to forget to follow the health protocols. And if I may add, this activity is, I think, giving us a grand opportunity to appreciate the blessings that we have today and to grow forward and to grow towards the vision that you are meant to go. And I strongly believe that with the continued initiatives of the people of Loreto, ably led by the Mayor Duandre Billadaga, you will transform this place yet again in many ways that will make Loreto more progressive and more popular than it already is because of your dedication and your admirable pride of place. So congratulations again. God bless Loreto. Thank you, and please, please, please stay safe.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the story of his experience during the Japanese imperialism in the 1942 Battle of San Juan. Let's watch his story.
Suod sa hapon dire sa Loreto, December 8, 1940. Mo nay kuang nga diri sa hapon.
Dinhi pagsuod nila dinhi sa Loreto.
Occupation sa Loreto sa hapon. Panahon sa Second World War.
Mga kasinatian sa panahon sa gira.
Oh.
Mga kaagi nimo panahon sa gira sa World War II.
Oh. Kuan. Atong pagbakwit na namo sa Rojas. Sa pagbakwit na namo sa Rojas, dito na may magpudyo, naay barko sa hapon nga ning ngadto sa Tubahon, ning ngadto sa Tubahon kay adto siguro nagpatrolya. Pag-abot sa tungod sa Rojas, gikanyon magtulo ka kanyon ng pangpang diyang habog. Nagdungaw sa matanaw na ni mong pangpang. Gikanyon sa hapon nagtulo ka kanyon, basta nangaligid ang bato. Ag kami likay-likay bigasan mo yagi. kamang kanilagi na mura lagi kog na train sa sundao kay di man ka maka mo mandar mas nanay nga adyaw pag lakaw nga magtindog asa mag-usa man kanay kamang seko kamang murag na train lagi ko sundao datong panahon na arang ka paitang kahimtang sa gira kay ang among pagkaon magdungag sa kadlawon pa tibon magkaon sa pamahaw paniud to usara kadungag sa usa ka adlaw kay aron dili na may maghalig kadyo pero labihang lisura kay ang pagkaon haway saging kamuti way bugas way baligjang asukar way posporo ang among paghaling sa kadyo bag-idras kawadan kanang friction o by friction lagi sa kuan kawadan bag-id mao kajoy among posporo sa una dili kaingon nga magpalit kag posporo dito sa tindahan kanay baligja wala mo pait ang kahimtang na mo sa kuan gira nga naapsan na ho kay makabati nga na ikaw og sulti nga dili nimo sabtan tago kasud nga asa ka makasuksok dili mayo magpanon mo mag-isahay ra magtago mag-isahay tago sa taguanan
Kung asa pwede makatago para masipti ang atong kaugalingon
mag-isahay ra makasuksok ka nagbuho adto kasuksok dili kay ingon nga tara magubanta dili wa nay mandar na pagsabot nga di masabot ng pagpamati nimo nga dili ka kasabot sa sinultihan bantay layas ta dun dili na ka magpasakbot kaya ang hapon sa una god kanang fixed bayonet ang bata itsas babaw ag bayoneta mo kuan sa bata nga itsa mo na fixed bayonet sa una sa panahon sa gira kaundan ka ko sa kuan kalisod sa panahon sa Second World War.
As part of the said celebration, the Loreto Tourism, Culture and the Arts Council supports this observance through Tourism Office by conducting cultural mapping to all cultural properties in town. And to highlight this occasion, we organize Balik Dumdom sa Bililhong Kabilin exhibit or display of important cultural properties. Ladies and gentlemen, the online Balik Dumdom sa Bililhong Kabilin exhibit 2021 to be presented by Mr. Dario Frax C. Apollo.
Mabuhay! My name is Frax and today I will present to you the exhibit of our important cultural properties. Our first display here is this one, glass jar. So, different sizes of a vintage glass jar. So, ito yung ginagamit nila noon na pinaglalagyan ng mga foods like bread and salted fish para ma-preserve or yung ginamos. Ito yon. So, originally, ito po ay kang Elsa Castro Nuevo, owner ng 1970. So, estimated age is 51. And the smallest one is Alberta Milano Cunalis, and estimated is 91 years old. And here, this we call as, physically this is a galon. But this is called or named dama. So dama, used for fermentation process and for keeping wine or tuba infusions. Before mabutang ang tuba o katong langog, katong puwa, katong puti pa din ni ani, katong tamis na tuba, din nila ibutang. So, mao ni gamit kaniadto. Okay? The next is Batirol. So batirol is pilak na palayo. Gamit ni kaniadto kung maghimo ta og tsokolate or kanini ang tablia. So mao ni ang batirol ilang pitser. Pag nanay tsokolate diri sa ubos sa ilalom, i-shake na nila or kurawon pa just like this para ma-even ang iyang chocolate or ang katamis niya. Okay? The next is hunsoy. So this hunsoy is owned by Moises Alfaro Sr., the late Mayor Moises Alfaro Sr. Then that was 1940. So present owner karon si Yusibita Varquez. So nakakolek pa tao upat ka hunsoy. Estimated age 81 years old. So this is a tube that holds cigarettes. No? And next is kana ato gitawag og banga. But dili dai ni sila kaning dagko, dili dai ni sila banga. Gitawag ni sila og tagjaw. Kung dagko ka banga gitawag large earthen jar, gitawag og tagjaw. So tagjaw is primarily storage also for their foods. So aside from water, storage po din sa ilang mga pagkaon kaniadto, mga paan, mga sudan kay para dili iringon iro. Then lain tag-iya. This one is from Rustico Sida 1940. This one is Cornelia Castro Nuevo 1940s. This one is Ilsa Castro Nuevo 1970. And we have here the small earthen jars or the banga. Mao na ni banga. Gagmay siya lain-lain ang shape. Although daghan mig banga pero mao na ang gikulik kay unique man sila. So this one kang Tomas Caduan 1940s. This one also kang Elsa Castro-Nuevo. And this one kang Espiridion Bagalay 1940s. Next is kerosene Petromax lamp. So mao ni nakapas pa mi ani nga Petromax kung walay kuryente mo ni kinagamit, mao pa ginagamit pud kaniadto pag disco, mao ra ni bumba-bumbahan dili pa nadyaw na. And ang highlight sa mga suga is this one. Gitawag siya og kinky. Kinky is glass kerosene lamp. So this is often used to light an altar. Kasagaran sa altar ni butang para sukan or kung sa salas kung mag-istoryahay with families mo ni alang suga kaniadto. Next. So here is the display of World War II artifacts. So different kinds of artifacts that we collected from Barangay San Juan. So this is all from Barangay San Juan. Nagkalalaing tag-iya. So, this one, the owner is Atiliana Cunalis Kumpi. So, I think this is a capsule or kapsula pero gihimo ni sa tangki. Gibutangan sa storage sa ilang tuba kanang before butangag tungog. And then karon butangan na nilang tubig kay bugnaw kuno. And kaniya mao po gibutangan nilang tubig arang kabugat. Ang original ani is tulo kuno ni kabuok gihiwa and then mao ra kanina retrieve Emiliano Devotion in 1948. And napami na retrieve nga food keeper kang Marcelo Cabas in 1940. And kani mga kasirola or kanang food keeper. Okay. Next, ladies and gentlemen, is brass or baho. So this one is baho and owned by Mr. Francisco Senior Conales. That was 1932, and the second owner is Ricardo Senior Conales, 1955, and the present owner is Norma Conales Bandoquillo, his daughter. So brass or bajo, because Ricardo Punales and Francisco Senior was a musician or instrumentalist. And we have also discovered that meron pa palang stereo, what is it called? Phonograph player, this one. And this is the desk, the two sizes of desk, the big one and the smaller one. And you have to put here and then naay si Jay lesser diha si Ja lesser nga maoy mo rotate para mo kanta. And we have here also the paintings of Rolando Punales. That is made in 1980s. This one. There are 4 paintings. And of course, the present owner is Norma Banduquilio. And we also have here, what do you call this one? Pandukduk sa Banig. Arang Kapugat. This is owned by Tomas Caduan in 1940s. The second owner is Moises Alfaro Sr. and the third owner is Evita Alfaro Barque. So, banig na baliw, ana-anaon siya para mo straight or patag. And we also have here radio. So, karaan nga radio. This is owned by Porfirio Bernales in 1960s. And the present owner is Rogin Bernales Daito. This is estimated 61 years old. So this is transistor radio. So the first commercial transistor radio ni Sidja. Portable radio receiver ni. And these all are the kitchenwares. So part ini is na mga World War II artifacts. Kanining mga plato. And then naako diri this one is owned by Segunda Habol in 1910. So second owner is Bernardo Habol Sr. and the third owner is Ina Habol Cabahis at Barangay Carmen. Estimated age is 111 years old. And dapat tasa nga way po pero bukat baga. Daghan ni sila here and then napoy kani ara bukat nga picture kang Ma'am Yussi Marquez gihapon ni and kani makaingon ka nga bag-o nga flower base pero this is 1930s. This is owned by Margarita Hamera in 1930s and the present is Rofinisa Pilicani and this is 91 years old, Barangay San Juan. And here is the cutest one. Tea. Kanang timplahan ng red tea. Mabatuloy ko is bronze. Owner ani is Jean Oxter, 1952, and the present owner Nivalin Ocod Digito. And we also have here mga bayonita. Bayonita, kanang tag-iyan is Tito Umpod, 1920s, and Nivalin Umpod Digito ang present. This one is from Nemisio Castin, 1940, and the present owner is Vice Mayor Richard Tan. And arita sa mga sanina. So this is from Clarita Alfaro, the spouse of former late Mayor Moises Alfaro Sr. This is 1960s pa nga mga sanina niya. And this one, dapo isang jewelry box, and then isang pouch, isang kimuna ang patadyong, and then the barong of late Mayor Moises Alfaro Sr. Napod mi nag-retrieve niya na kado. Kalo. And then, kani. Our last stop, ladies and gentlemen, here in our little museum is the display of the pictures or the gallery of the World War II veterans in 1941 to 1945. This is just the pictures of our veterans, Loritonhons, nga nahimong veterano kanya itong panahon sa giyera. So, daghan ang mga pictures, pero ako ba muhatag pa kuno sila kay nag-retrieve pa po sila sa ilang mga pictures sa ilang mga lulu o mga ginikanan. So, to highlight this one, para mahibaw-an nga na may history, existing ang history sa Loreto, we have here a book nga gihimo ni Lino Conales Gumato, his first-hand account titled History of Loreto During Second World War in 1941 to 1945. This is Lino Gumato, and naapoy iyang gibutang diri nga mga komposisyon niya, iyang kaugalingon nga mga kanta. And we also have here a book donated to Loscan. This is a story of Loreto landing by the U.S. Army, the 6th Ranger Battalion at Black Beach No. 1, Campintac, Loreto, Dinagat Islands. So, here is naatay mga istorya diri, and then this one is the raising of USA flag held in Campintac. This is the first hoisting of USA flag nga nahitabo kaniadtong gira didto sa Campintac. So the first hoisting of USA flag was held in Barangay Panamaon, Black Beach No. 2 in Campintac. And this one is the Catholic Church of Loreto. The photo 1944. So gisunog ni siya nga simbahan diha sa tapad sa White House. So kani nga bill ara pagkatagning mao ni gigamit sa simba nila kadiadto. This is all now, the present owner is Nivalin Umpod Digito. So that will be all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy our online exhibit in our display of important cultural properties.
Thank you, Loreto Team Tourism Culture of the Arts Council, for the initiative nga mahatagan og bili o importansya ang mga Bililhong Kabilin sa atong mga katigulangan. And I hope na sa uban pang mga henerasyon nga maghawid ni ining mga butanga, inyo kining ampingan ug hatagan og importansya, because these artifacts has been a big contribution to our ancestors. Thank you, and mabuhay Loreto Team Tourism.
And this conclude our online exhibit. This has been Yan saying thank you for watching and mabuhay.